Welcome back, everyone, to Pontus Fathom Hobbies. This is Season 7 of Cthulhu Death May Die. We're playing the Season 2, Episode 1, Strange Bedfellows game. This is turn number 3, and we're going to do a quick recap of turn 2, and we'll jump right into turn 3. As you guys know, we're playing with Yog-Sothoth and Marguerite and Sergeant Mario. Okay, so before we jump into it, quick shout out Pontus Fathom Press, 3-volume epic Cthulhu journals out of Lovecraft's Providence. Thematic in the sense of there's the archaeology of Yog-Sothoth, a quantum tour of the madness that is Azathoth in the form of the Yog-Sothothery, psychoanalysis of Rillier, a deep dive into the Rillierian language, and translation of Providence Cipher, and the genealogy of Cthulhu, the origins of the Cthulhu journals, and Cthulhu mythos being related to cosmic horror in the real world. So check those out. They help to support the channel. Also, growing the channel by your likes and subscribes helps us out a lot. So let's get into it. In turn 2, the Elder Thing and Wilbur Watley advancing on us from behind. We've also each got a gangster, Alley Cat Tony and Giuseppe the Suit. We've gotten a couple of loots picked up, and we've added a few Yog-Sothoth gates, Yog gates to the game. So let's jump right into turn 3, and we'll go to Sergeant Mario's turn first, and start out with the action phase. So he can, let's have him go ahead and move 2 into this room. Well, let's just have him move here first. Let's just have him move 1 here, and then he can do his attack remotely, and then he can also stay in a safe space. So he'll move his attack. Attack number 1. He also gets an extra die roll from his... oh no, he hasn't gotten it yet. Collect 1 less die when being attacked. Okay, so that's it. Just use the 3 dice. I was thinking of Marguerite. She's got the extra die. Okay, so rolls 3. Gets an insanity. But let's have him take the last stress here that he can take. And we'll do a quick reroll. Oh, reroll that one. And he gets 2 damage out of this, but takes 2 insanity. So 2 damage. And that leaves the Chocho with 1 damage. But his 2 insanity will move him up to his insanity card. He will get to increase with the star, with the extra roll. So keep the last Mythos card any player drew near this card until they're shuffled. If there's a Mythos card near this card, play it as if you just drew it. Otherwise, heal all your stress. Okay, so there's a gangster. Yeah, so there's nothing to do with that, so we can heal the stress, which is helpful. And that's great for Sergeant Mario. So let's go ahead and give him the next turn, last attack. And it's 2 more damage, so the Chocho is gone. And that piece will be open, so we can end his turn for actions there. We'll have him draw a Mythos card. And the Mythos card is a Yog-Sothoth Mythos card. It says, place a random Yog gate token in your space. Okay, so here's our Yog gates. We'll paste 1 in this space. We can turn it over, and it's a red one. And again, we can summon a cultist on a blue space, on a blue gate, and we'll put that one on this Yog gate. So That should be fine. And no other cultists there, so we'll play that out. And lastly, we will investigator fight. It's a safe space, so let us take a Strange Bedfellows discovery card, and we get Claudia. I care not for either a dancing man or a sharp-dressed man. Okay, great. You may discard a golden loot token to claim Claudia. If you do not claim the marked condition, take 1 stress when you claim this condition, becoming marked if you can't take 1 wound. Okay, so he claims this. He doesn't have a gold, so he'll take this as a second marked condition. And he can discard loot again to lose these marked conditions later. So that will be it for the investigator fight phase. For the end of phase, there's only 2 elder signs, so we do not advance the great old one. So let us go into turn 3 for Marguerite. She will go ahead and move 1 and do an action to take this loot. And again, she gets some cash loot on this one. And let's also have her move 2 to get this loot. And she gets the diamonds. So she's going ahead and resolve those. Let's have her pick her Mythos card now. We're in Mythos phase. She can grab her Mythos card, and it's a Yog-Sothoth Mythos card. It says, move a cultist when spaced toward you. So we'll move the cultist toward her. 1 space. He happens to be in the Sergeant Mario space, but not in her space, which is good for her. So that will... is it only 1 or each cultist toward her? So each cultist moves toward her. These cannot move. This moves. This moves. Okay. So investigator fight. She is in a safe space, so she can grab her own Strange Bedfellows discovery card, and we'll check it out. It says Salvatore the Brain. There's strange things happening this evening. Hey, there's strange things happening this evening. Hey, Salvatore the Brain. Something strange is happening. It's funny. You may discard a cash loot token to claim Salvatore the Brain. Okay, well, she's got a cash loot token, and she gains another die when attacking monsters. So she's got actually 3 extra dice now for attacking monsters, and she's not been in any combat so far. So this is lucky for her. She needs to pay up her cash for him. And that is going to wrap up the investigate or fight scene. Finally, we look at the Mythos deck. And we do have 3 Mythos cards. So we will... So the Elder One, we will move the stage 1. And we move to another stage, and we will resolve stage 2, which says... When revealed, summon Yog-Sothoth in your space. Wow. Summon 1 cultist on each normal gate. If you need to place a Yog gate on the board but cannot when the Yog gate is destroyed. Okay, so we have to have we've revealed the Yog-Sothoth on her, basically, so... We can put it this way, I guess, right? This is how we do it. Stage 2 now. So the stage 2 one is at the top now. And so it says, when a Yog gate is destroyed, each investigator in space loses 2 sanity. If you need to place a Yog gate on the board but cannot, move each Yog gate 1 space towards you. Okay. Yog gates count as gates except for normal summoning. They can be attacked and have 3 health. When an enemy is summoned on each Yog gate, okay, place a random Yog gate token in your space. If it's not on the board, summon him and then move Wilbur Whitley 2 spaces towards you. So she has to put a Yog gate here, and it's a yellow Yog gate, and then Wilbur Whitley, Will Wheaton, Wilbur Whatley moves into this space, which is not good for Sergeant Mario. Now you can see the dynamic of this game is quite tense now. Sergeant Mario is up against Wilbur Whatley and a cultist, so he'll have to reckon with these guys himself. And also, Yog-Sothoth is summoned into her space. So Yog-Sothoth is now in this space. And Elder One turn effect is, it says, summon Yog-Sothoth into your space. And I'm not sure do we actually have the combat happen now, or does the combat happen in the next turn? Let's see what happens when we summon. Once summoned, the Elder One attacks. If the Elder One attacks, roll the dice in the revealed stages together. So it says, once the Elder One is summoned onto the board, it acts like an enemy, attacking investigators that end their turn in its space. The number and type of dice that the Elder One rolls are in the revealed stages. Until the ritual is disrupted, the Elder One cannot be attacked or damaged. Oh, so even though it's stage 2, it says Yog-Sothoth, summon Yog-Sothoth to your space. So he's summoned there. But the ritual is not 100% disrupted. So it's just stage 2, right? So let's go ahead and give him the attack. So he gets to roll 2 dice against her. And she can add a tentacle to any of your rolls. And she also can gain 1 roll when attacking a target in her space. And when you run, you can sneak once. Okay, so let's see what the damage is for her. So she gets 1 damage from Yog-Sothoth at the end of this turn. And that's going to do it. We can shuffle these Mythos cards back into the deck. And that's going to wrap up turn 3. And got the Mythos deck shuffled. And we will see you in turn 4. So thanks for watching, everyone. Please like, subscribe, ring the bell, and can get notified for other versions of the game once we release other seasons. You can go back and check the links below. We've got 6 other seasons of Cthulhu Death May Die, so please jump into those. And also helping us to grow the channel. So we're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, so if you share, that's really super appreciated. Okay, thanks a lot, guys. See you in turn 4. Take care. Bye-bye.